Hey there, it's Ernest from Astute. Today we're doing a destination review of Paso Robles. Paso Robles, yes, it's pronounced Robles instead of Robles, is located in central California, about 30 miles north of San Luis Obispo. It's a popular spot to do wine tasting as there are approximately 200 family-owned wineries in the area. It's a great place to escape the bigger metropolitan cities of California, like San Francisco and Los Angeles, and is about a 3 to 4 hour drive from both cities. Paso, as the locals call it, is known for its diversity of wines and innovative winemaking. According to the website Winefolly, the key styles that make Paso famous are Zinfandel, Cabernet Sauvignon, the Rhone blends, Cal Italians, as well as some of the innovative blends. While there are a ton of places to visit in Paso, here are some key highlights from my trip in March 2017. Number 1, wine tasting. Whether you're a wino or just a casual drinker, visiting a winery is a great way to escape the big city and spend a day drinking and learning more about wine. During my last visit, we visited 3 wineries. The first was Line Colodo, the second was Turley Wine Cellars, and the third was Wild Horse Winery. I highly recommend all 3 of these wineries. All had very unique, distinct features. Most were pretty relaxing, unlike some of the more hipster wineries in Los Angeles. We'll cover those in another video. Number 2 is olive oil tastings. While much of the focus is on wine when visiting Paso, there are also some excellent olive oil farms to visit and learn more about olive oil. One of my favorites is Kyler Ridge. During their tour, they basically walk you through their popular oils and also explain why commercially available oils may not be what you think they are. In fact, when I visited their farm a few years ago, I was so impressed by the tour that I signed up for their club, and now I receive shipments twice a year. Number 3, downtown Paso Robles. Paso has a great downtown area filled with cafes, art galleries, and awesome restaurants. In addition, they host festivals all the time. So check in advance to see if one is happening during your trip. You can find details at the official Paso Robles downtown website. In terms of lodging, while there are major hotel chains in the area, I highly recommend staying at a winery if possible. It's a very unique and interesting experience. The prices range and are definitely higher for some of the more well-established wineries. During our last visit, we stayed at an Airbnb located on an actual vineyard. The house was incredible, and it included a barbecue and also a patio area in the back. Since we were actually on a working vineyard, the views were spectacular. I've included a link below in case you haven't used Airbnb before and want to receive a discount on your first booking. Lastly, here are some tips before visiting Paso. Number 1, make appointments when visiting wineries. Some wineries do not require a reservation, but it's always a good practice to call in advance just to verify. Sometimes wineries will have private parties as well, so you want to make sure that their normal tasting hours are still valid. Number 2, pack food and snacks when visiting wineries. Wineries are generally supportive of people bringing in food. Just make sure to purchase some wine and enjoy the scenery and peacefulness that comes from being on a vineyard or winery. Number 3, join a winery to get discounts. Most wineries will waive their tasting fees and give big discounts on their wine if you join their club. If you find one that you like, I highly suggest joining. Some wineries also host member-only events where you can get a more intimate look at the process and wine produced. Number 4, ride-sharing services may be limited. Uber and Lyft are both available in the Paso area, but the supply tends to be pretty low. Also, I noticed that my cell phone reception was pretty spotty, especially in some of the distant wineries. Keep this in mind, especially if you're visiting multiple wineries in one day. Another option is to hire a designated driver who will basically drive you from one winery to another or back home. We personally didn't try this service, but it seems to be pretty popular in the Paso area. I'll include a link below to some of the options. Number 5, bring your purchased wine to dinner. Most of the restaurants in Paso allow you to bring your own wine to dinner, and some don't even charge a cork fee. This is a great way to enjoy the wine that you may have purchased during your wine tasting. Number 6, avoid leaving wine in a hot car. This is something I ran into on my last trip to Paso. I recommend packing a cooler if possible, so that you can keep your wine cool in the car. Of course, make sure you bring the wine in as well when you get to your hotel or house. Keep in mind too that most wineries will ship wine to your address for free as well, so that's always an option. Number 7, check out Templeton. Though most people concentrate their time exploring Paso, don't be afraid to venture south to Templeton. Templeton has a lot of great farms and vineyards, and is generally cheaper than Paso. Definitely don't rule it out as a place to stay or explore during your visit. I've included links to most of the places mentioned in this video. Also, if you have any recommendations, comments, or questions, please leave them in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, and also please consider subscribing. It's free and it's a great way to get notifications on our weekly updates. Until next time, travel safe and travel smart.